Well, Jason, speaking of Miami, the last few days, the weather in Maine's kind of felt like a Florida vibe, less humidity, but it sounds like we're kind of dropping back a little bit.
After we go up again, it's a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
So we're just all over the place here. We'll get a little taste of summer again as we get close to 80s. And how about today? Not really, we'll call it a summer feel by any stretch. But today we got certainly nicer than it's been in recent memory. Mid-60s, Portland and Bangor for a Mother's Day. A lot better than that rain we had back in 2017, and 40s, which we know can happen around here. How about it? Chilly overnight, but not as cold as last night. Warm again with increasing clouds tomorrow into Tuesday. Next cold front is going to basically move in this week. It's going to have some bite to it, so get ready to cover the plants or bring them in. Satellite and radar, last couple of hours, it's just completely clear. Nothing going on. Visibility at the 10-mile max if you're out late for the commute. So we'll get right to the temperatures, which have cooled off in Holton and Cowes, 33, 37, 40s and 50s. So the heat may be kicking on tonight, even though it's not going to be as cold as it has been recently in the mornings. So we're cool here in Maine, but we are warm to the south. A lot of high pressure going on, and eventually we'll get a sliver of this warm air to come up from the south, as you'll see in the hour by hour. It won't get here, obviously, until the sun gets up, but that will be tomorrow. 40s and 50s here to start things off on your Monday morning, and dry. Notice no rain except late in the day, and this is going to be up in the county where you'll see the rain start to approach here very late Monday. But watch here. This is a land breeze, okay? So that means at the coast, the southern coast especially, the mid-coast, I expect it to be a warm day. You're not going to get a sea breeze, which we haven't really had a lot of so far this year. Here's that rain Monday afternoon up in the county, but that's pretty much it. So for Monday, it is warm, high pressure in control, but that warm air is going to retreat south. Here comes a cold front knocking on the door Tuesday. It's going to bring rain from the north on Tuesday, mostly staying up north, but eventually getting down to the coast. And this front has a bite. It has a little bit to it. So it's going to be chilly on Wednesday. The temperature is on the way down. And I'll show you that here. Behind these wind gusts, a snapshot, land breeze, but it's going to be a cool breeze out of the north. So as you get to Tuesday, 70s, but watch what happens. Comes right down. Almost want to say old man winter. I mean, you can. 31 in Rangeley, below freezing Wednesday morning. So it is going to be chilly, and you got to watch out for frost, even south of the mountains on Wednesday night to Thursday, because that's where the growing season has begun. Small craft is up for the Mariners. Wind out of the west for tomorrow, and water temp 53. How about the forecast next several days? I mean, it's pretty typical Maine, up and down, close to 80, down to the 50s, back up close to 70. A few showers for the weekend. You'll notice that at the coast, 70s to 50s, back to 60s. I'm not overly concerned with the weekend being a washout right now. Right now, a few scattered showers, but we'll have a blog up for the Portland Press Herald. You want to check that out this week. It'll also be on my Facebook page, breaking down the frost potential. Got to watch here, growing season. Got to watch out with those new plants.
Right, and even though, again, looking at last year, we had the drought issues, a little rain can never hurt, especially, when you have 10 straight days of sun.
Yeah, and the only problem could be is that it's just a little bit of rain.
Right.
That we need a little bit more, but we got time.
We have plenty of time this year for plenty of sun and some rain sprinkled in.
Yes, sir.
That was a pun on purpose. All right, Jason, thank you.